Okay guys, welcome back to another video with Professor Lugnut. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. If you enjoy what you're seeing here, you're learning something, I'm going to be putting out a lot more videos like this, and hopefully we can help some people learn where our timing marks are with all kind of different vehicles. And this one today is a Toyota Tacoma with a 2RZ engine in it, little 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. It's the engine that took the place of the 22RE motors. So timing is pretty similar to those. This one has a hydraulic tensioner on it that is pretty easy to take care of. And so let's get into showing you where the marks are. So our first setup is the crankshaft pulley, and there's actually a dot on the crank pulley, and the chain has a dark link on it. We have the camshaft pulley. This is actually a dual overhead cam, but there's only one pulley that's attached to the chain. It also has a dot, but it goes between the two links, and it pulls up just like that. The other one pulls down into it. You've got the driver's side guide that literally has two bolts, one here and one here, that bolt into place. This is the tensioner guide. It has a nice lovely spacer on it. Comes up against the side of the chains, and then the tensioner here bolts in the side of the head, and this pushes, the very end of this pushes against the tensioner. It bolts in. It's got two studs off the side of the head, and it's got this little lever right here that once it's in the vehicle, you push and release, and it automatically tensions the chain, and then oil pressure pushes in through that little itty bitty hole right there to apply more pressure to it. Now, next question, how do I put the tensioner back in? You try to press on it, and there's a lever right here that locks in place. So what we've got to do is press in on the tensioner, the little lever right here, press in on it, and then that can slide in, and you flip the lever up and back in place to where it's back now reset. So once you get it in the vehicle, you can push against the tensioner, the lever falls off, boom, and it pushes tension against it. So there's that part of the video, and the next part we will actually show it installed in the car. That way you can see where the marks are and how you get to them in the vehicle. Okay guys, we are back with Professor Lugnut. We've got the Toyota Tacoma 2RZ FE. We've got the timing chain installed. Now we can show you the marks while it's in the truck. There's the dot and the two links. And come down to the bottom and under the truck. There's our mark, and it's going to be hard to see the dot because it's on the wrong side. So I had to actually remark the gear in order to make it work. So we've remarked the gear. It actually has an oil squirter behind it right there, right behind the gear. Right behind it you see the bigger gear. That is the reluctor for the crankshaft position sensor. So all the timing cover. Got 2 nuts here, 1 and 2 for the tensioner. You put some silicone on that with the gasket just to make sure it's sealed up good and tight, no leaks. You know, look up from the top, way down in there is our tensioner. And right down there we go, with a little bit of light. The very bottom of the hole down there we can see our tensioner. Try to do this with one hand. You can see it down here at the very point. And just to flip off of there. Not wanting to cooperate. Let's see if we can do it this way. Okay. Hopefully y'all heard it, and you can see now that our lever is now moved out of the way right here. I had to take a screwdriver and push against the timing chain to where it actually pushed back in on the tensioner, like I showed you guys in the other video. And now we are ready to put the timing cover on, valve cover, oil pan, and light this bad boy up. So there's the timing marks of a 20 or a 2RZ in the truck. 2.4, 96 to about 2001, 2002, maybe even a little newer than that, 2003 or 4. The older trucks had a distributor like this one, and the newer trucks, another motor here, no longer have a distributor on them.